Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's josephina mbutu. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you so much. It's Tuesday morning. I just arrived now from the hospital. I went to take my boys for their follow-up today, and yeah, it went well. I was really well assisted, and you know, I went alone today and it was tough. Every time, whenever I'm going to the hospital, I used to go with my nanny. But today I went alone, like alone. Guys, it was hard. First of all, I there's something which people start questioning, like, oh, it's that really tough or whatever. But when it's something belong to you, you not even feel that is tough, because, or let me say, when it's yours, just yours, there's no way I'll say no, I cannot, or I cannot afford doing it or whatever. And imagine if you happen to take this mentality of saying I cannot do it alone. There's no way I'll get it to babies at the same time, or like, how will I make it? There's a lot of procedures, there's a lot of places where you need to go sometime just with these two babies. But if you happen just to say, how will I make it, to be honest, you suffer. It will drain your mind. There are times that you even feel like you need assistance, and it will drain your mind, and you end up even become more emotional, whereby maybe let me say, I'm married, I have my husband, but there are times that I feel like my husband needs to help me and he's not doing it, and giving me his own reason, which I see me as a mother, I'll never I'll never I'll never give a reason for such. You see, I am a mother, he is a father, and there's a different, I could really tell that there's a difference between me and him, coming to how we see kids, you see. And if this is something which I start making peace with, I don't look at people like these people, I just count myself like I have to do it. I don't care whether I got help or not. I always count myself like I am fit, I can do it. So it went well. It was tough, but I knew, like, when I was just preparing going to the hospital, I knew, there's this student nurse who used to be there, and even the nurses sometimes. And there's something which people feel when it's come to twins. To be honest, I don't know how it is, but you find like every time, twins are just always attracted. People, they will be there, like, I even for waiting and whatever, you were like, no, this one, or they will just be there. There are times that there was even a time whereby a lady was pregnant and still just end up assisting me. But that time I went with a nanny, where I had someone to help me, but she ended up just doing everything. We went even for injection and all that, until when we finished all the procedures. But this time, it was not easy. It was not easy, but it was not easy when I thought of it starting from yesterday, or like, okay, I'm going there alone, and like, it was really hard of thinking, but come to how I did it, it was very simple. Very simple. My baby didn't even give me tough time of how will I make it, and everything just went well. Just went well. Just went well. They didn't even cry. They just cry when the nurses, they were touching them, like to put them on those measuring and whatever, because they have a problem with different faces. They just want this ugly face for their mother. To them, their mother is the best. Their mother is beautiful. You see, their mother is ugly, but them, they see their flower here, just their flower here. So there's something which I really want to talk. To be honest, you need to protect your mental health. You need to stop thinking more of things that you cannot get, more of things of how people behave towards you, more of why they could do this or that. Otherwise, you end up on the bed. And also, you need to stop praising people. You need to stop pressing people. I've been, there's these things which is really circulating on the TV about on social media about Two-Face and the wife. To be honest, there are things which can drain you. You can't just be a normal wife, your husband going there cheating and whatever. And to be honest, there are these people who are too 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 evil at talking. People who think that they know a lot of people. There's no way. Okay, you can tell me that, okay, maybe the husband went to cheat because the wife was not faithful, or maybe the wife never gave him enough time, or like, all that. But believe me, what really leads you to your wife not to do that? Why? I realize that men of nowadays, they start distance themselves. Some, not everyone. There are men who can do everything. There are men who can sit with you, who can, what really kills a lot of relationship is communication. You don't communicate with your wife. You distance yourself from these things, and also giving, I think men, they need to stop giving more responsibility to their wife or to their girlfriend. Let me say just to their wife. This is just about a wife and husband. I think it's better for you to stop giving more. I remember those days, like, we could really see that men, they can even have more than one wife because they've been there. I remember there was a time I stayed in a house where there was more than one wife. And believe me, in that house, if we start with relish, what the people are eating, every wife is having her own field. But when it's come to relish, if this man is going to slaughter a goat, every wife is going to get a relish. You see? You don't give pressure. This pressure. You even found it like in other men. There are also some men who are going through that, whereby a man is having a lot of responsibilities, and comes by where this man stop, like, he start having more stress. You see, stress up of things, and at the end of the day, this person will not perform well anymore. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, no, this man is what? This is not like that. But to be honest, putting more pressure or leaving the other, communicate. What kills most of the things is communication. You cannot contribute something, even ideas. And at the end of the day, when there's a mistake, then that's when you start talking and whatever. And whatever, anything that you're ignoring can just kill the feelings of someone. And you expect that person just to be, how? And we have people who are laughing here, saying, okay, Kama people are mocking Two-Face of announcing a divorce and whatever because of the woman who was taking substance. Like, do you really think this woman can just start taking whatever was taking peacefully without having anything? Some people, they take things for God. You hear about one baby, come a second child, come the third child, come the fourth child. I'm hearing that this man is having 5 kids. You see? And you wonder, we have these women who like showing off, like if they slept with your man, they want to show you that I'm also better, like you. You see? So please take care of women's. This is advice to my fellow women. Please take care of your mental health. It's really important. It's really important. If it will ask you to ignore. You ignore, then you see where they will pick it. Ignore some of the things. Not every fight which is coming your way, you need to fight it. Because at the end of the day, imagine someone is a mental health place, and this man is advertising about his divorce, where there's also kids. Imagine, the mother is not there to take care of her kids already, emotionally, physically, and you're announcing it whereby you are also not with the kids. Like, maybe you can do better than the mother. Whoa. You must know your worth. You must know who have to stood for you when you are going down. You cannot put yourself down because of the person who put you down already. No, please, my sisters. I know it will be hurtful when someone is when someone is hurting you, there's no way you will smile to a head. But what I'm saying is that please let's learn how to accept. If someone doesn't love you, if someone is showing you chili or keep feeding you chili, just make it juice. Chew it nice. Cry if you can cry, but avoid. Okay, to be honest, if I was that person who follow whatever, I would be a drunkard. We have these women who can tell. There's a lot of women who have been telling me, like, since I just got married. If you meet somewhere with people, then they will tell you, you don't drink. Then they will be like, your fellow women, me, when I got married, I never drink, but this is when I got, my dear, it's about you. It's about you. You got married while you were not a drunkard. So even if your husband is going to divorce you, you are going to be left a drunkard. No. You don't need to do that to yourself. I don't used to drink beer. I don't used to drink beer, but since I got married, and when my husband was like, wow, that's something that you're gonna achieve in your marriage. Is that achievement? No. It's better to stand your ground, showing what's right. Maybe one day that person will wake up and say, no, I will not drink anymore. Not you following them and joining with them. Because when things will be hard, and also things are different. There are people who are used of drinking, and they can even control it. But you are starting, and maybe you just also start, and at the end of the day, you end up abusing it because sometimes maybe you drink because of problems. You will be drowning there. It will be hard for you to come out. But if it was just you starting it, maybe it will be easy for you because you knew what you were doing. But at this time whereby you are joining because you want to make a person, there's no way you go chill with a person who get, or there's no way you sleep with a person who is smelling and you can, no, hell no. Please, women, we need to stand our ground. We need to stand our ground because at the end of the day, maybe you guys, you have kids, but most of the time when people are divorcing, the kids just doesn't go wherever. Let me say a woman and a man, they are having a divorce, they have a house. Most of the time a man used to walk away, like going somewhere, especially the moment you guys are working on the divorce, this man is already having another lady somewhere there, and they always want to have space. The moment they're having their space, they don't go to the hotel, they don't go rent place with babies, they always leave babies with you. You see? So please, I'm begging my sisters, my fellow women, please let's focus in our life. For a man who wants to be with you, he can be with you just with whatever or however you are. Don't change yourself. Don't take things to please people. Don't take things to make life easier for you. No, you don't know how it will end for you. Thank you very much. We love you here. May the Lord bless you. Please, for those who are not yet subscribed, what are you guys waiting for? Please subscribe to our channel so that we can grow this channel together. I'm really seeing a progress from my fellow people who have been subscribing. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.